Tough times are meaningful. Hi, I'm Brian Pombo. Welcome back to Brian J. Pombo Live. Oftentimes I'll come up with the ideas for things for us to talk about from a book or something that's sitting by near me, or something that's been going through my head lately. Today, I've been going through a process with a close friend of mine who's going through a very tough situation. And this situation is not something I can relate with. It's overly personal, very deep, and invisible to most everyone. And if you're not going through a situation like that, then you got to realize that a whole lot of other people that you're running into are going through something like that behind the scenes, even if they're not making it obvious. If you are going through, well, first off, chances are you're not going through a situation like that. And if that's true, you just have to be aware that other people may be. And you may not know who is who. And you got to be patient with people and let them go through their process, and don't hold it against them because they're a little this way or that way. And you could acknowledge it, but you don't need to make a big deal about it. If you are going through something like this, I'll attempt to pass something along that will reflect back somewhere deep inside, if at all possible. It's tough. It's really tough when you're going through it to hear anything or see anything or catch any positivity from any direction. But if you can think back at all, if you can have any reflection whatsoever, and think back to other times in your life when you were in a deeper, dark, you were also in a deep and dark place, you may also be able to have the perspective that you got through it and you actually got a better perspective and things worked out in a better way because you survived it and moved on. Now, maybe you can't get enough distance away from your situation to do that. But if you can, it's a true statement. Whether you believe it or not, it's absolutely true that bad times, bad situations, downright dark situations that you're in have a purpose. And their purpose is oftentimes greater than the greatest situations you've been in, or the highest situations, or those periods that you just felt ecstatic. The bad has a way of bringing out more good than the good does. It's weird how that works, the paradox of life, but it's absolutely true. Bad times can create great scenarios. And so what you have to do is survive and find perspective, find steadiness somewhere, find a stillness that you can back off away from the situation that's going on in here, because it always comes back to what's happening in here. And if you can pull away from that and find that, you'll be able to find that little kernel of positivity in it. I don't know if that means anything to you. And obviously most people it won't even hit on. But if it does, it may not hit today. This may come rolling back in your mind and you won't even remember who said it. But I just wanted to pass that along because it's on my mind. And hopefully it helps somebody somewhere. So that's all I've got for tonight. I've got a book, 9 Ways to Amazon Proof Your Business. When you do kind of clear your head a little bit and move forward, this book is going to help you out with your business. 9 Ways to Amazon Proof Your Business. You can get a free copy at amazonproofbook.com. That's all I have for tonight. We'll see you tomorrow. In the meantime, get out there and let the magic happen.